What is up, Transformers Nation? Transformers and stuff here. Just finished the whole video. Let's get on to the review, shall we? I think we shall. He's still brand new. Anyways, here we are with Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters, Deluxe Class, Predacon, Lazerback. Some toxic striker thing. You use the front of his packaging. You have Predaking. It is 2 of transformation. I think it does have a Cheetor transformation. As I said before, I don't care how it transforms as long as it gets there. This does have multiple languages due to it is Canadian packaging. Now, when you come here to the side, you have a terrific picture of him, who's Lazerback, if you haven't noticed. Here's his text backs. So let's allow me to read it. Sorry, let me focus my camera a little. Okay, sorry. His strength is 8. His intelligence is 8, so he's intelligent. His speed of a 6, okay. His rank of a 5, okay. Endurance of an 8. Skill of a 4, so it's not too skillful. Doesn't have too much skill, I should say. Fire blast of a 6. Courage of a 7. He has a high courage. And there you go with that. There's the back. Here's his brief bio if you want to read it. You may pause and do so now. You took a little while. I almost thought you were gonna unpause. I'm joking. You have the IDW scan, which is a close-up in case you care to scan. You may pause and do so now. You have the normal Transformers Prime cast. That's why I think they're not gonna get Beast Hunters up. You have a Dragon mode, which I have a hard time considering this a Dragon. You have Lazerback, Transformers Prime, Thx YouTube. Follow them there, but you don't really need that because I post the episodes and reviews, so you don't need that. You have their Facebook, you need that. You have transformers.com, you don't need that. Why put this here? Exact same things here. I'm just saying, it's kind of annoying. I've never opened these, but let's see what we got here. Looks pretty cute / cool. Cute. Let's go with cute, shall we? I think we should go with cute. Okay. He has all this, if you can even read that. Has a nice little artwork of Lazerback. And it's continued from chapter 3 from Soundwave. I don't care about Soundwave, but I don't really care about him. Okay, so which one's English? There's like 4. Here's this one. And then let you see that there because the light is glaring. Just do that 1 second. Come on, is there some way to get the light to stop glaring? There you go. Go back and pause, please. Instructions look really cool, and this thing is folded up inside my hands. But without further ado, allow us to crack this bad boy up and say, cool, he really is. Okay, guys, here we have this guy inside his, I would say, vehicle form, but it's a beast form. I don't know how to transform him yet, but I already figured it out, even without reading it. It's just some few stuff, like getting his head orientated, and that pretty much is the only thing I'm gonna have to need from the instructions is Cheetor transformation, which I'm not complaining about his transformation. As I said, I don't care how you get from alt mode to robot mode as long as you get there. And that's just truly what I think. I just don't care. All around, he looks good. I mean, look at this. There's just some few bugs. Sorry, you had to endure that. It's his feet. He does have a missile which does shoot. As you see, there's something about this that is very underrated and that many people don't know. Sorry. Had to quickly get the missile. But yeah, looking at the missile, it has very nice detail. But the box, which I think I might keep the box in the background. Just slash the box over there. The box actually says Toxic Striker Blaster. And in the back, it says 2 fire-in missiles. When all you get in is 1. That looks like 2, but really cool, but I would prefer to see 2. My minor nitpick. Overall, I'm gonna have to say the missile is really phenomenal. And it goes in there just as such. Thus the name Lazerback was born, and I attempted to get him into the same pose. You can... Oops, my bad. Oh, and when it's up here, it is fully 360. It's on a VR peg. Anyways, just wanna take this tail, move it completely down. Okay, my bad, it already is. Are you kidding me? As you see, extremely sensitive, so be wary of the trigger. I'm probably gonna lose this missile. But still very cool. This is the first Transformers figure I got that comes with a missile, so yeah. He's very poseable. He does have a ball joint here. Not ball joint, some weird joint. It's not really a ball joint, because he can't move 360 with it, but he does have pivot at the foot. And he does have that, he has that, he has all that. He looks really cool. He has ball joint here. You guys know most of his posabilities. Mouth does open. The only thing that's, see what happened? You see why I never close his mouth? If you don't have nails, never close his mouth. Looks really nice, just beautiful modern details. Some paint apps would be nice inside there. His hands are visible, so he does suffer from that, but, and the same thing with the back legs come here to the front. The only difference is, he can't really do as much. Like, he was just a screw, so, I mean, like, he can do that, except his hands start to come out, and it looks, yeah, you get that going on. It doesn't look nice. But nonetheless, I highly, and if you want to make him taller, which I tend to want to make him taller, once again, no particular reason, I do this. He really does come up in height. Give me a second, please. Sorry, just sorry. Interruptions. Anyways, yeah, he's just all around cool, and when's the last time we actually got a proper dragon? But paint details, he's completely red. I believe that's plastic, I don't know, take my word on that. He does have green eyes. Look at that face, it's awesome. Purple, most of his stuff is purple when it gets down to like his paws or his hands or the back of his tail, which is really cool. Nice molded spikes all around. Red, which is very cool. And, yellow nose. I don't know why he has a yellow nose. Yellow spikes here, yellow, legs. Well, partially. And he also has some marbling in there. I don't know how well that's coming up, but it looks really awesome. And he is an awesome figure. Ow. You just heard all my bones crack, but whatever. He's an awesome figure. I'm gonna attempt to pose him. It's just, his pose got all messed up as soon as I started showing you everything this bad boy can do. Which, he looks really awesome. Once again, highly suggest. I guess you can consider that. I guess you can consider this kind of a pose. Depends on what you consider poses. There you go. I want it to make it look like he's balancing. Either way, but he's kind of big, and I'm not just saying that for the heck of it. I'm being legit. He is very big. Like, here, I'm gonna squat his legs so he looks more squat. He's still very big, even when I do that. Orientate everything properly. I should probably be doing this off camera, not to bore you, but here we have Transformers Prime. Oops. Okay, packaging, I love you and all, but you have got to go to the back, sorry. Here we have Transformers, you know what, the packaging's a distraction. Here we have Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Lazerback. And here we have Transformers Prime Burst Edition Cliff Jumper. you can see massive size difference. Just massive, and rightfully so. I mean, like, my bad, other way. I mean, like, holy crud. Massive. And rightfully so, he is a dragon. He should be massive. Taking a look at his packaging real quick. What does this say? Oh, the Predacon logo. He does have that right there, paint detail-wise. His dragon mode looks awesome on the packaging. When you get it in hand, it looks just as awesome. You're not going to be disappointed whatsoever. And there's nothing more I can say about this. Oh yeah, his weapons. This does come off. It's actually just on the peg. If you touch that, it becomes a missile. And if you open this, looks very cool. It also has the marble and stuff, but there is a reason why. That's not inside the instructions, I believe, but there is a reason why this thing does open. Firing the missile for a second, or just taking it out rather, it's too long. Like, look at that. Seriously. I understand why it's yellow and all that, but just some coloring choices on these stuff I really dislike. Actually, you know what? Because I know if I have to show you this, I'm going to keep buying this. Here we have this. I don't know how well this would ever come up on my camera. But it's like a little hint of black. Not even brown. It's just marbled only on the front. Don't know how well that'll be coming up. But nonetheless, it's still awesome. And I kind of like the option with that. Because some people would prefer it out. Which I'm not a fan of that. Like out like this probably. While it's on there. Get the picture. So it kind of looks like his spine's opening while he's firing that epic missile. But I can kind of get the picture. And this is rubber. So eventually, if I'm doing that, it will get torn out. Let us move on to transformation, shall we? I think we shall. Sorry if this is a long review. And right before we get on to transformation, I just want to show you his baby mode. So yeah, he does have 3 modes. Rather quite cool. The lazerback, it's very cool. In this mode, his head can move, can do that little joggle thing, can go extremely out. Can even do that. Quite cool. His mouth does open. He has 360 inside the arms. This is a very cool mode. Another thing you can do is you can 180, do that 180, and move this 360. I believe it's only 180. Yeah, it's 180. Not even like 90. The hands move 360. This does move 360. I can't get over this. This moves side to side, roughly around 180. And you just have a whole bunch of posability here. So once again, that there is his posability in his little baby mode. It's so cute. Aww, lazerback. Here we have this dude officially transformed. That baby mode was cute, you have to admit. Well, if you're a dragon lover. He was my hand. Sorry. I can't put my hand completely down now. He is about the size of my small hand. Okay, I don't have small hands, but still. Now, let's get on to weapons before we get into the figure. His tail becomes his weapon, and it's actually molded onto his side. It's supposed to go inside his left hand. I believe it can go inside his right hand. No, it cannot. Well, no, can it? Let's see. No, at least for mine, it's not going in, so I'm not even gonna try. It may be able to, don't take my word for that, but it's not going in mine. Nor is it going inside this hand, so that sucks. Yeah, my tail, not my tail, but Lazerback's tail. Give me a second, please. About that. He was not cooperating. He never really does. Now onto this. You can put this inside his hand, but there is a problem. It won't go because of how long this thing is, so I guess I'll cut it, like to here, probably. But probably not, because yes, it can go inside his hand, but that's not really what it was designed for. It is and it isn't. It's not really all he was designed for. Allow me to put him into the background. This is very cool. Allow me to show you why. The main reason being is you can see that little split, and I showed you before, it does split open. And it looks really cool with all that tech detail in there. But that's not the reason why they actually, at least that I think they didn't create it, and it does have the white marbling in there. Yeah, on the back you saw it, but there is some on the front, you could just barely see it. What you want to do is you want to bring these completely down. And he has his little station. That, I believe, is what it was designed for. Don't take my word on it. And all he does, takes his tail, because he could squat. Okay, well, he can't really do that, but whatever. You get the point. What it was meant to do, but what he can't do. Come on. Okay, yeah, it's not even clicking, so. But you pretty much get it. It was supposed to be his little battle station thing, which I found really cool. And I'm glad they included it. I don't know if that was even their intentions, but yeah, and here's this, I know. Here's this, I know many people would want that, in case you want, I don't know, randomly. But yeah, he doesn't, I don't particularly like him holding the gun. It's just, I mean, it's all up to you guys. It's all up to you, really, not for this figure, but it's really kind of stupid, his gun. I don't like his gun at all. It's just stupid. I like his tail, because I am a big fan of Beast Wars, and a fan of their toys. Only some, though. Now, he may be transforming correctly. I didn't really look at the instructions. I never really do. Put this back down. I swear this is the way he's supposed to be. Swear by that. Anyway, so here he is. And here is a guy I finally found a good pose for. Transformers Prime RID Soundwave. They look awesome together. Now, another thing, the reason why I brought this guy in particularly is because I know you guys are going to want this one thing, so I'll bring it to y'all. I'll give it to you, because I know many people are going to ask me for this. And I'm going to have to make a whole separate video if I don't do this, so. Here he is next to Lazerbeak. Many people thought he would get mutated into that. I highly doubt it, but he might, but I highly doubt it. But, you know what, let's see if we can hold Lazerbeak. You guys can just give me a little millisecond. Oh my gosh, he can hold Lazerbeak. That is the way it was supposed to be ordained. I'm telling you, give me a second. Sorry about that, but yeah, overall, he's pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to give him, out of a scale, from 1 to 10, he is a weak figure, guys. From the Prime line, I just kind of like the mix of Beast Wars and Prime, because remember what Prime actually is. Prime has a little bit of its own, a little bit of animated, and a little bit of the movie. So we have Prime, animated, movie, plus Beast Wars. it's kind of awesome, and I know some guys hate on this figure, and I can see why you may hate on it, but you should at least give it a little chance. And there's a lot of stuff inside this figure that is so underrated, and I just really dig it. And if you don't like it, I can respect that decision.
Darkest hour, till all are one.